going to check to make sure the audio is working. It is. Pause that. Okay. I'm back. Hey, guess what I bought? Big old bottle of glue. I was going to order this off of not eBay, off of Amazon. Uh-oh. This doesn't even have a seal. Well, here's hoping I didn't get like a used bottle. Great. And it's missing a cap on the top. Yeah, so it would have taken too long to arrive. And actually, I probably still have enough glue in this bottle. I don't know. I was not sure. So I was wrestling this thing yesterday. I did not glue these in place. This is glued in place. Because it's very confusing what it wants me to do. So these two pieces, the skinny ones, are B14s. And it says they're being used. So these two long pieces are B12s. There should be 3 B12s. This piece is the other B12. So this is the third B12. 2 B14s. Okay. 2 B15s, that's these two. Bunch of B11s, that's these. And there's a B13, which I think maybe this one. No, that should be a B12. So if I put this one here, that's the right height. So it's showing B11's in between. This is B12. B13, and it shows it kind of being flat. It doesn't show what to do with these two at all. Cut out A0811. Oh, that's the papers that go glued to the front. It's vague. It's very vague. It doesn't say what to do with either of these. So, the way this B13 looks, it looks like it's this way. But, so here's my theory. I put this one here, which I'll have to do again to get the glue on it, right? To make a small shelf. And then this one, at an angle. No, I think it's supposed to be flat. Okay, so then let's put both of these here. And then let's glue this. Yeah, that might do it. Since it doesn't tell me. That's my guess. I'm going to go with it. We'll see. So far, I don't think I've royally screwed up anything yet. I tend to at least mess up one thing, regardless of how much I try to be careful. I need a piece of paper to wipe this off onto. It's got brown on it from hello?
Yeah.
I'm streaming.
You're streaming?
I'm streaming!
Hi, folks.
Hi, Sean.
Did you use your new bottle of glue yet?
No, I think I probably could have made it through without it. But I was worried.
Now you've got glue for so many more kits. So you
Yeah.
better buy a new one.
Uh-oh. I don't know about that.
I'll get you a new one.
Okay.
It's a miniature recreation of the Empire State Building. Every floor, every office.
Ew, why would you do this to me? Sean doesn't love me. I thought he did.
It's a lifelong hobby.
I'm gonna need more glue.
Nope, one bottle, that's
One
all.
bottle.
That's the challenge.
The 1 bottle challenge.
Yep.
That's the newest TikTok phase.
Yep.
I mean...
Craze?
Craze. Thank you. Brain does not work. Okay, so... shove that in there. Make sure it's even. Okay. What are you doing?
Coming down to get some water and
Just saying hi and leaving?
an antacid thing for my stomach.
Aw.
So I don't feel very good.
Why don't you feel very good?
I don't know, but I think I'm going to eat a different dinner.
Oh.
I'll
Okay.
eat the leftovers tomorrow.
Well, antacid, like, that's like a recent
Why
thing.
not antacid? I'm getting a gummy chew thing.
Ginger chew?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if this works. Yikes. Get back up there. That would be something you've eaten recently, not something from last night's
I
dinner.
still don't feel great.
It was not dinner.
We'll talk later. We'll talk offline.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's get some glue on here. Blurp, blurp, and more blurps, and more blurps. And then I'm going to set this like so. Oh, it's sticking. It's all stuck. Ah. Okay. See if I can get this off of there. This is why I use the silicone. Let me get some paper or something and see if I can get some of that extra glue off of there. I need to get this lined up better. Or that. Bunch of glue in here, so I'm smearing it at least so it's flat. Okay, so that's better. And so now it has a back view. So I'm taking, it looks like I'm taking, this is not gray on the back. They don't know that they didn't paint the back. I hate to inform them. So those are going on here, and it is specifying that the top one is going to sit on top of the two side ones. So let's get some glue. On there, and I guess on the top here. Just gonna set this down because I think I probably should have gotten the glue on this also. The glue does not want to come out. Blurp, blurp, blurp. Okay. Like so. Set that there. Grab this. And try to line these up. Okay, so that's hanging over on the bottom. that's correct, because that's what's happening. What is my phone blowing up about? Ugh, work. I'm ignoring it. I'm not. Silent. F off, work. Also, this bottom brown piece is hanging over a little bit from the other part, so I'm leaving that too. See, like, I assume that's correct. It's hanging over on both sides. And one last. There's some glue on here. Let me see if I can pick it off. I was trying to think of, like, how can I put that on so it'll hide it, but I'm just gonna, that's a bummer. I picked off, the paint came off with it. I am going to assume that if I put that part on the inside, it will not be seen. Except now I did it. All right, it has to go this way because I put the glue on that end. Duh. Oh well, whatever. Okay. So I'm going to let that sit like that. I'm going to put the cap on this and let it lay on its side. These pieces here are the little pieces it says to apply to the front. I am going to attempt to cut them with a knife. Warning, sharp blade. Let's cut all the way across the bottoms. I'll do that with the scissors. Let me do this outer one. Like so. There's two of them. Hey Charmenti, how's it going? I'm doing all right. I'm happy it's Friday. How are you? I did not cut that very well. At least I cut it too far out rather than too far in. There. Oh, let's just do scissors. Dink. 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 I'm cutting them in too far now. There's that. So what are you up to? It's like, no, I have it on my other computer. Hang on. "8:31 p.m. where you are." I have that extension after we were talking in one of the chats. I got an extension and I put people's my brain is mush. Time zones. I know words, I swear. And it makes a like a home page. Like if you click a new tab in Chrome, it just shows you everything you've put in. It's pretty cool. So I just need to load it up with everybody's names. So that I'm like, oh yeah, these people are in my time zone. These people are all in this time zone. What'd you have for dinner? Anything good? We're having leftovers from last night, which was I took a picture. I forgot to put it in any of the things, I think. But it was like Dijon lentils. So you like mix up some cooked lentils with Dijon and some shallots, and I forget what else was in there. And then you cook some broccolini in the broiler and some artichoke hearts with a topping that was made from like a vegan mayo and chopped up walnuts, and I forget what else was in it. So that gets roasted on top of the artichoke hearts, and you just eat it all together, and it was pretty good. So we're eating that again tonight. Hot dogs. Have you heard you can make hot dogs out of carrots? And we did it once, and it was pretty good. Because, like, you can buy fake hot dogs, and they're fine. They have the right taste and the right texture, and, you know, if you're making a chili dog or putting a bunch of stuff on it anyway, it does the job. I didn't cut that one very well at all. But yeah, we made the carrot kind one time, and it was surprisingly good. It's a weird thing. Like, you wouldn't think carrot hot dogs. What? Okay, so we have all these little labels. Need catch key here to tell me what they say. Which ones are labels and which ones are paper cut off? Pretty sure those are all the paper cut offs. And that one is a label, but this is not. Think, yeah, okay. So, yeah, there's lots of things you can do. And like, the fake meat stuff is really great for transitioning. You know, like if you're used to, you know, having chicken with a da-da-da-da-da, and you know, you're not sure how to work with more beans or tofu or something like that, then some of those fake meat products are really helpful when you get started, before you understand how a lot of stuff works. One thing you have to watch for is, as you start cutting out meats, you need to still be getting vitamin B12. And I put a lot of nutritional yeast on everything. I love to make popcorn and put nutritional yeast on it, because it gives it kind of like a cheesy flavor. It's really good. I put nutritional yeast on most things. Like I'll make like avocado toast with nutritional yeast on it, or I'll put it, like if we make we had beef stew, fake beef stew for lunch this week, and I'd just sprinkle it on there too. These are really tiny. Okay, and there's a big string. Yeah, I'll just sprinkle that on anything. Nutritional yeast. You can make cheese sauce out of it, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's pain. Mmm, yum yum. I love pasta. Okay, I think I'm going to put the dots here. You know what, I should just use that tape I have, but I'm going to be lazy about it. So I need room for 1, 2, 3, wait, how many did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What am I missing? Did they give me extra? Does it matter which goes where? Probably not. I cannot read them, so if somebody was like, hey, that's wrong, I'd be like, okay. Where's my tweezers? They're there. I asked for like a gift certificate for an online vegan store for Christmas, and so I ordered a bunch of junk, like fake meats and stuff, because that's the expensive stuff. Like if anyone says being vegan is so expensive, it's if you're using all the fake meats. If you're just eating, if you're eating like beans and rice and all that type of stuff, it's not. But sometimes it's fun to get that sort of thing. And so I ordered a fake Spam, like a luncheon meat. I think I'm putting these too close together. Yeah, I think I might be. All right, let me put some of these down and see if I need to space them out more. Could I fit that many bottles there? I don't know, because these are going to be alcohol bottles. Yeah, that's not going to work. I need to scoot that. So I got a fake Spam, some chicken nuggets of a brand we've never had, fish fillets of a brand we've never had. What else did I get? Oh, I got herbivorous butcher steak, which was fine. It was fine. And I think I ordered one other thing, and now I can't remember what it was. Chicken nuggets, steak, Spam, fish. I don't remember what the fifth item was, or the fourth, yeah, whatever. Don't remember. Okay, how many of these can I fit over here? I have to figure out what I'm going to stream on Sunday for the raid. Maybe I'll do a poll, or maybe I'll just go, hey, I'm going to play this. Because I don't know if, I mean, I could do this if I have enough stuff left to do, but I'm getting far along on this, so I don't know. Might not have enough left to do on this set to do for an extended period of time. Okay. And that. My cat's sneezing in the window. And that. Okay, so now we've got all these little labels on here and a bunch of glue threads. Ignore that. That's cool. This looks crooked. That's better. So we have from this box of stuff we made previously, there should be 4 bottles with red labels. Where are those? I don't recall making those. I'm gonna have to go back through the instructions and find them. So there's a white, oh, here they are. Red labels. White label, white label, white label, red label, white label, box. Here's another red label. Box, 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 another one, another red label, and another box. I think that's it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so the red ones are going on the top. So here's what we're doing with all those. Red ones on the top. The 2 with, no, I guess they all have gold labels. The ones in the middle all have gold on the top of them and white labels, and then the boxes on the bottom, alternating. So let's set it up like this. Now, let's set it like that. Get some of these strings off of here. Okay. So here's the little bottles we've made. These are the red label type. These are the ones with the gold tops. And then we have some tiny boxes, like so. So the red ones, they're just this wooden piece with the red on it. But these other ones, I put a piece of gold paper plus a little wire. And more strings. Okay. Now, I need to get glue on the back and on the bottom. Oops, that went around the front. And then drop it in here. I guess I should stand it up so that it's resting correctly. Where are my tweezers? Here we go. Oh, does not want to stand up. So I'm hoping this is okay. The way that the back was, these 2 legs here are raised compared to the front. So it like does not stand. I'm hoping when it actually gets applied to the back, it'll be fine. Okay, maybe I will hold that with tweezers and then apply glue. And then shove it down in there. Make sure the label's out. Hey, how's it going, Be Real, Scarlett? How are y'all? Happy Friday. I don't know if that matters to you, but it's a special thing for me. As you know, I'm always too busy with work. Okay, stick that down in there. Here's what we're working on. Yes, I'm impressed. Your marathon sounded amazing. As long as you're having a good time. The idea of streaming that long, well, first off, when would I ever have time? But I don't know. I guess if I had the time to do it, I would just play video games. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm so glad you had a great time. That's what I want to hear. Oh, yeah. Well, these kits, like this one, I got this one actually I got on eBay. I feel like it was an American seller, but you can get them on Amazon. I don't know how the situation is for where you are, but eBay, Amazon, I've been able to pay $25, maybe with free shipping, depending. And a lot of the way these kits are, you don't necessarily need the instructions to be in English, because a lot of them are based on pictures anyway. Like, as long as it lists what the part is, you're just, that type of thing. But this kit it was a little harder to tell the pieces, the way that they had this kit had a sheet like this, where it was like, this is what that piece is, whereas other kits I've done, they give you a sheet that's kind of like this, where you can actually lay the piece down on it and it tells you what the number is. And I find that to be more helpful than just a diagram that you're supposed to guess. So, and the brand that does it this way is either called Handscraft or Row Life. They'll make, and the instructions are a little bit more detailed, I think, for those brands, but those might be more expensive. I figured I'd try. And I'm also getting to the point where I have bags of leftover material from a lot of the kits. So in theory, if I wanted to, I might be able to put something together myself if I could get the wood parts, for them. I don't know if I'll ever get to that point. There are groups of people, like on Facebook, and groups, like I don't really use Facebook, but sometimes I will go and look at groups on there, and they will like redo stuff. Like they'll make the goth version of a bedroom, and that's super cool to see how they redo what is given. Like they'll change out fabrics or art that goes on a wall. Like they would, like, say they had this, they would make different types of labels for it, or I don't know, I'm trying to think of what else. Like this thing, like maybe they would print out something different that would go on the front of that, or something like that. That's pretty cool. Did I miss anything in the chat? That's so cool. that you got through that marathon. I was there when you were playing Kana. That game looks neat. I was trying not to completely watch it because I could play that down the road and I didn't want to spoil it for myself, but I was in the chat hanging out, listening to your tunes. So, have you been playing Final Fantasy lately, Charmenti? My coworker's been playing that. I have played it before, but I was having trouble because I was playing it. I had played it on the PC, and then I wanted to play it on the PlayStation because my PC wasn't very good at the time. Get this in there so it'll sit down. And then I had issues with the account. Like, it got really confused as far as the account goes. And so I don't know if I ever managed to get it so that I could have used it again. I can't remember. I've been playing an MMO called Arcade that I had played in beta back in 2014. And it recently got transferred to a different developer, and so I transferred my account over. Hey, wait a minute, I'm supposed to have one more bottle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Well, there is a bottle, but it's up on top of this counter. I don't know if I feel like making another one, so I think I will just not put another one up there. Don't tell anybody. I could always add it later. Let me get a hold of this. And glue. Blorp. Alright, let's put this over here. And another. And dink. Oops. Get in there. Alright, let me set this up and see if it's gonna, if they're all gonna sit in there correctly. That doesn't want to sit. That's better. I'll leave that there in case. Felt like I was hooked on something. In case I do want to make another bottle and stick it in there. Okay, thank you. Thanks for keeping me tabbed. My average viewers has been dropping, so I appreciate it. Okay. Only streaming for a short period of time on weekdays, mostly. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so one of these here. Let's see where the rest of them will go. Let's put that there. Another one of these there. Another one of these there. And there. Well, I have an extra box. I'm going to put it aside just in case I need it for somewhere else. Because sometimes they don't tell you, like unless you look ahead, that you need it for something different. And there, and there. Okay. There it is. I'm going to get a piece of paper and see if I can get that glue off of there. Okay, so I'm just going to at least smear it down. That's a little better. So it doesn't have that big blorb on there. Okay, this is going, let's move this, and bring this in. This is going here. Great. Let me look ahead. So that doesn't, like that front part doesn't sit correctly. Okay, that's good. So this hole is supposed to be in the top because there's a lamp that's going to go over there. But it looks like this should be sitting correctly. Something I didn't do correctly. I don't know if that piece is not the right piece. B2. This is the only other piece that's in here. Oh, it is longer. Okay, I'm going to see if I can pop this piece back off. Okay. Boop. Bad move. Throw that in there. Okay. That's, yeah, that's too bad. Oh well. I will fix it. And now I got paint and glue all over that other piece. Okay, so I'm going to put glue on one edge here. And then I'm going to put glue on these. Darn it. That knife was hooked on my sweater. Down on these two arms. And slide that on there like that. That's better. Too bad I didn't notice that before. I should have thought about it. Like, why doesn't this reach the bottom? Okay. So now if I put it in there, ta-da, it sits up correctly. Now there are some wires, like there's a hole here, there's a lamp that's going to go through there, and it's going to come down and go through this hole here, I believe. And we also have these wires here that are all tied to this lamp and this lamp, which I glued and put a piece of tape so that it would sit correctly. So I'm going to look ahead. Actually, I'm going to put this aside because there's a step we skipped. So let's do that step. There's a step with a door. Wait. Nope. Yes. Nope, yes, nope. Let's do this glass frame here. Let's also look at the time. 12 minutes. We have 12 minutes until I go back. So E3. E13, sorry. E13. B1, which must be this one we got glue all over. B6, that one. D6, which must be this one. It's a brown piece that's close to the same size as that, yes. G14. G14 appears to be this white paper here. Okay. So, it says G14. Hey Holly, I'm happy to see you. So G14, the little paper there is going to get stuck to this frame. And that's going to go on the front of this. Wait till you see what I'm making. Okay, so G14. So I wonder if I put glue and then stick this on here, if I can cut it off okay. I'm so happy it's Friday. I have had one heck of a week. I hope you're well. It was nice to be able to get into your stream briefly today. I think you're the only stream that I was able to be in and actually listen to it for very long. I keep having to go in streams and going, hi, I can't hear anything because I'm on a call. So it was nice to be able to do that for a second. You know, like my job, it is not busy a majority of the time. But when we get close to elections, is that from the same maker than the Izakaya? This is the Izakaya one, if you've seen me doing that one before. As we get close to elections, it gets busier. And Tuesday, I think, was the start of candidate filing for the primary in my state. And I don't work for voter registration, but the voter registration people call my help desk. So I have to, I help them to use the website that they put all that stuff into. That's my job. And so everybody was like, a candidate came in. I can't find the office. I need to tie the office to the election. Da 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 da. Ugh. Okay, so after I do this, I will show you the building that how far I've gotten with the building part. I probably should have waited until that was dry. Okay, so we made this piece. Hey Ephraim, how's it going? So this piece here is the base, and it's got some little, I know you have sight issues, Holly, so I will try to be slow here. So it's got little pebbles on it and a little bench, and I have a plastic cat that we haven't gotten to yet, but I think that is going to sit on the bench. And then over here, there's some fake grass and also the pebbles. And that cement printed on there like that. And then this building, which I have a bunch of wiring hanging out at the moment, will sit down on there like that. And it has a little light in here that eventually will be hooked up. Cats? What do you mean? Oh, you love my cats' names? I take it you play BioWare games? So here's the inside with the lights shining through the window behind me where the cats are. And it's getting on things like that. There's a place for if you have a music box, but it did not come with the music box part, which that sounds kind of interesting, but that was not part of my kit here. I'll pull this tape off from me gluing it. Hopefully I did that slow enough so you could see everything. Posture check. Okay. And hydrate. So this is the thing I was working on earlier. It's like a liquor shelf. And this is going to go in the back here. So that's pretty cool. But I wanted to do this other part here that I had skipped. So there was a period of time where I didn't know where the walls were. ME Trilogy 4 complete playthrough 5 times for ME2, DAO 4 times, DA2 3 times, DA1 3 times. So do you usually play as a male? Like, who do you tend to romance? That's the important stuff. Like, what is your character and who do you romance? And do you like punny jokes about Mass Effect? Because like my husband and I like to do, what was it? We have, what's the one joke? Oh, I can't remember it exactly. Is that a van over there? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just a car. That's our, sorry, Mass Effect joke here that we like to do. I have a, like a Redbubble store, and I have a design it says, Vorcha be my Valentine, and it has a picture of a Vorcha. I hate the Vorcha, by the way. I know that's speciesist, but I can't stand them. I can't stand them. I love all those games. I think I like the Mass Effect series better than the Dragon Age series, but I have a big heart for the Dragon Age series also. I've played Origins so many times. I love Alistair and Anders and Solus and Caden and Garrus. Okay, so we have this little frame, and this is going on the front of this, I think. This way. Oh, crappers! I did this wrong. Oh, damn it! Damn it! This is the wrong thing. This is supposed to go on the door. only gave me enough for that. Hang on. Oh, now let me look in my... So this is all the material I have left from past things. I'm going to see if I have anything like that I can use. It's just like a tissue paper. Maybe I have a vellum. That might work. Such a big baby. Woo! So I save all the miscellaneous pieces that are left over after I do these kits, and maybe someday I can make something really dumb. Okay, so this does not go on here. Period between tally and AS. Hold on, I gotta read back. So you like the pun, yay. Liara, Ashley. Ashley, boo! Boo, Ashley! Space racist. Do not like Ashley. She always dies. Always. I'm sorry. Liara, Tali, Jack. Liara, Tali. Always Garrus. I'm almost always Caden. I played KOTOR, and the guy who does the voice for... I keep thinking Darth something, but it's not. The first guy you talk to. Crap, what is his name? It's some dumb name. Some dumb Star Wars name. I love him, but I hate him. So, he is voiced by Raphael Sabarge, who is the same guy who does the voice of Caden Alenko. Damn it. So I have to go back. Hold on, let me tell him I'm back, and then I'm going to tell you more. Okay, only a sec. So he does the voice of Caden, and yes, Karth. So he does the voice of Caden also. So like, my boyfriend at the time, now husband, was playing Mass Effect 1, and I was like, shooter, whatever, you know, kind of like assuming I wouldn't like it, and I hear his voice, and I'm like, what's this game? What are you playing? Because I heard that voice, and I was like, yes, I love him. So yeah, so that was me with Mass Effect 1. But I need to go, so I'm going to fix this next time. I actually have a door that's supposed to get that tissue paper, so I screwed up. But I have this, and I think this will be big enough to do the door. And somewhere there's a piece of clear stuff, and if not, I think I have some pieces from other stuff that I can use for that. So that's going to go on the front of this here, so you can actually see the light through it. My mistake, but we're fixing it. So that's it for today. If I'm doing a stream on Sunday at 4:30 Eastern. I was planning to just play some game. I don't know what, but if it seems like I have enough left to do with this, I might do this. So if you're interested, Sunday, 4:30 Eastern. So thank you for coming by. See you guys later. Let's see who we can raid. Let's raid. Let's see. Let's raid Laura Jean. She's playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let's do that one. Thank you, everybody. We're heading out in a second.